Welcome to Shorts Beyond Measure, where fashion, interiors, and psychology get the stylish, savvy, and slightly therapeutic touch.
We're Tara West, Caroline Baltz, and Allison Goldberg, a fashion stylist and two interior designers who are also trained as psychotherapists.
So let's get into what's trending, what's tired, and what's actually worth your time. Because good style and good decisions should never be short-lived.
Happy summer. What day is it? Wednesday.
But what if we release this on like a Tuesday
That's
and then
okay.
we just said Wednesday?
Dave will edit it. You guys, okay, so real quick, I went to LA. I've been crazy traveling. Like, I don't even know what day it is clearly. And I went to LA to film something for Extra TV. Very exciting.
I saw
super
that.
exciting.
Yes,
And so I, of course, the night before I left, my phone breaks the camera on the phone. That all I need when I go there is my camera. So I am so technologically, what's the word? Terrible, horrible. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I think, oh, cool, I'll go get a new phone before I leave. Why would I do that? Because, of course, I go to get a new phone. Nothing works.
It's a write-off.
So now I have two phones. I have one that just calls and gets texts, and the other one that gets emails and everything. And so I'm walking around like a dingleberry, whatever.
Dingleberry.
with
I love that word.
phones like an a-hole in LA. And everybody's like, why do you have two phones?
Burner
Like, I'm
phone, burner
so
phone.
important.
Oh,
Anyways,
like that.
I spent
Wow, I like where you went with that, Caroline.
the burner phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she thinks I'm mischievous. Anyways, so I'm in LA for 2 days. 2 days. I have like meetings, whatever. I spent probably half a day in Verizon trying to get the phone
Oh,
fixed.
no.
Isn't that
So
so annoying?
frustrating.
But that's my
Yeah.
own fault.
But it
because-
was your fault, I'm sure, that the phone wasn't
no,
working.
that actually wasn't my fault.
Lying.
The Chestnut Hill guys at Verizon, they did not set up my phone up right. So it really wasn't my fault. But anyways, note to self, don't ever do something like that before you leave town.
Yeah.
So stupid.
Yeah.
But what we're going to talk about today is sports fashion. Fashion at Wimbledon. I mean, we talked a little at your party about golf fashion.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? I mean, people are stepping up their game, literally at the games.
At the games. Yes. Yes. And I asked you at one point, like, what do people wear to lacrosse tournaments? This is like, just like going to your kids, whatever. People are wearing sundresses. People are like bringing, because it's your whole weekend. It's your Saturday night. It's like this lacrosse. It takes over everything.
Yeah.
So people are no longer just in the like whatever shorts and a t-shirt or their athletic gear. It's like, let's just make it feel like a human being.
Unless your kids play hockey, and then you dress like you're homeless with a huge parka over it, with your hat. You can barely see your face.
It is true.
Very, very fashionable.
It's funny because Caroline asked me to do a reel on that for my Instagram, and I did, and it did really well. And a lot of moms were like, clearly your kids don't play hockey. And I was like, you're so right, because that would mean I'd be in a parka.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So that's so funny. I'll do one for hockey moms. But I personally, because I love fashion, I love that people are stepping it up to Wimbledon and to all these, like, even the golf players' wives are looking hot. Like, let's go. Let's bring it. That makes me want to watch it more because I want to see what they're wearing.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd rather lay in bed.
No, I think it's fun. Like, I was impressed with the outfits at Wimbledon, like the polka dots and the creams and the whites worn together that I just think is so elegant. And, it wasn't just like throwing a baseball cap and go.
Yeah.
You know what I love about Wimbledon? It's like very glamorous. So it's not, you're not at the Miami Open, which I went to, and it's like, it's cute. You dress cute, but you step it up.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like they did in all the photos and the TV.
Caroline and I were talking because I have thought of this oh, look, there's some of the outfits. So good.
Yeah.
Right? Really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
The
I wish I had worn
trousers.
that today.
The sets are really big right now, like the short sets. Those are really cute. You can even add a heel with a short set if you wanted to. But Caroline and I were talking because I've thought about this, is the golf attire for women is terrible.
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 I mean, you dress like a little boy.
It doesn't even make any
Silly.
sense. There's
Yeah.
nothing sexy.
Not the spectator, but the actual golfer.
the golfer.
Female.
Oh, but you can wear like a cute little tennis skirt.
I think that there just could be a better line of clothing. Like it could be
Do
like
it,
a little
Tara.
chicer. I don't know. Well, you have thought about that at one point, right?
Yeah. I dabbled in it with some friends and introduced Tara to one of my friends who had done it with me on Saturday night. And so We were sort of like,
I ruined that dream for you with the name, remember?
we were trying to think of the name for it, but yeah, but I feel like a golf dress that you could wear on the golf course and then be like, oh, I'm going to pick up, or I'm going to the grocery store, and like throw on some flats, take off the like, tennis type shoes or golf shoes or whatever, and like make it roll into even dinner or something would be fabulous.
We were saying, though, a lot of clubs have certain rules.
Right.
And so you would have to obviously abide by those rules. But I do believe that there could be a better looking line of clothing for women who play golf.
I don't play golf. I'm going to stick to tennis. I love those short little skirts.
I think the tennis tire has gotten better as well.
Tennis tire is
super
cute.
fun.
It's cute.
Sometimes the players are a little over the top. Like sometimes you're like, who even thought of that design? But at least they're having fun with it.
Yeah. And makes my game better when I dress cute.
I think it makes most people's game better. But I think overall fashion in sports is now a thing. Like the WNBA players, they are all very stylish. It's a thing. And for me personally, it does draw me into wanting to see not only the game, but what people are wearing.
Yeah.
But also, if you look at these pictures, right, like it's all very classic, elevated style. And we're also seeing that in the home with this like heritage modern style coming in, a lot of creams, and you can mix cream and white now, which is a very hard thing for a lot of people to swallow. But
was that like a no? Was that like a black and navy? Because people get freaked out if I say black and navy.
I like black and navy too. Yeah, people just have a hard time doing
with
that.
cream and white.
Yes, but creams and whites go so well together. And then we see in the homes like more collected pieces, like, maybe it's a new sofa, but the coffee table is this heirloom or a vintage find.
And I think mixing prints too, like we've talked about before, that's a really tricky thing. But I think that if you can nail it, it's cool. It's like it looks beautiful. I'm sure you guys do that with interior design all the time because you bring in throw pillows or whatever textures.
So I'm curious if this is the same rule, because when we mix patterns, like it's all about scale, like big print and then a little print. Like, do you have to do that in clothing as well?
Absolutely. Otherwise, you look like a clown.
Shit.
But wear whatever you want. I always say that. But, polka dots are another thing that's been huge this summer.
Yes.
There's always the polka dot bikini and the polka dot, but now it's like polka dot everything. Do people want polka dots in their home?
I mean, you can work with it. It's fun. It's a fun pattern to throw in there, and it's classic. I just feel like it can go in so many different.
I haven't seen like a ton of polka dots on wallpaper and fabrics yet, but I'm sure it's going to make its way. So
yeah, because fashion informs interiors and interiors informs fashion. And that's actually, I was thinking as I put out this dress on this morning, it has two patterns in it. It has the main pattern, and then it has like a trim that you would actually almost put on like a Roman shade in the same way.
it reminds me of Schumacher.
Yeah.
I love it.
So here's a question that I'm throwing at you guys. I just thought of it. But if you could create one thing, would it be a wallpaper? Would it be, I don't know, linens? Like, what would be your thing?
I think my thing would be tile, like different tiles, mosaics, like how to work those in together. I already know Caroline's answer.
Well, would you say that because you haven't really found tiles that you love, or?
No, I just love doing bathrooms, and the way you can mix different tiles and sizes and textures just speaks to me.
Yeah. And I would say rather than the material, I would go with the object in the room. Like I am obsessed with ceilings. I call them the fifth wall. And I love wallpapering them. We obviously we work together and have similar opinions about these things, but it could be wood inlay. It could be Venetian plaster. It could be just anything that brings your eye up. It could be a tweed. I just think it's so fun to have that element brought into the whole room.
You totally threw me there. I thought you were going to say you would design a wallpaper.
I know.
I'm wrong for the first time in my life, folks.
So
write it down.
do you guys, will your busy time be fall? When do people, and maybe it's not, maybe there's no busy time, but when do people kind of start looking at their space and say, you know what, this is it. This is the time.
I feel like with the change of seasons is when we get, like, it's 4 times a year that we get the reach out. But I will say that it's over the winter when people are in their homes more. And, it takes a long time to order furniture and get everything. So we always try and slow down a little bit for the summer, but that's always like the beginning of the summer is always our busiest.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think when you're ramping up to holidays, when people know they're going to have people in their homes, like the fall is sort of when they start to be like, oh, shoot, everybody's coming over for Thanksgiving. I got to get my dining room figured out, or,
Right.
that kind of anticipation.
Yes, because for me, definitely fall is huge, but it has to be. I always have to tell people you got to start now because it's going to be gone, because people wait for the weather to change. And, in New England, we could have a beautiful fall, and we're going into October. Sorry. And we're going into October, and, people haven't really started shopping yet. So it just varies. But then all of a sudden I'll get 72 calls and, they want it all. And I'm like, I told you it's gone.
I love like August because that's when I get all my summer clothes for the next season, because everything goes on sale because they've already gotten their fall stuff in.
It's true. Everything is for fall. I mean, they do go on sale. This is true. All right. Well, I don't know. Do you guys have anything else to add?
I mean,
this is a really energetic group today.
It's a slow summer day.
Yeah, we're matching the energy.
All right, let's finish this up. I'm hungry.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. That's it for this week's shortlist. Thanks for listening.
If you enjoyed today's conversation, share it, leave a review, or let us know what's on your shortlist.
Shorts beyond measure, because the most important things in life can't be quantified.